deleted the original video that was going to be posted today because at this point, I'm tired of living a lie. What's up, good people? It's your girl Alex here. Welcome and welcome back. And this video honestly is the turning point of so many things because y'all, when I tell you that making business content is exhausting, I mean, it is by far not always the best thing to do to put yourself in a box. The original video that I was going to post, honestly, it was about making business content. But what I realized is that I'm not really being me if I'm not being 100% real with y'all, okay? So in today's video, I want to talk about why making business content isn't always the best thing, and quite frankly, I'm bored with making it. And why I feel like the best thing you can do when you get started with making content, especially on YouTube, is that you don't niche down, okay? Don't put yourself in a box. I feel like when it comes to making business content, that has people in a chokehold because number one, business content is valuable, right, on one side, but then on the flip side, you have to also be about what you talk about. And that was something I really struggled with because my business wasn't really hitting the numbers and the 5, 6, 7 figures that, you know, I wanted to see. And I kind of felt like I was living like a fraud, and I don't like that because I really want to show you guys what it really takes when running a business. And I feel like what we need to do first and foremost is honestly talk about that people go through real life stuff even though they're running their business. And I don't know about you, but I am tired of seeing the same generic content about how to grow this, how to start this. And I know that that's helpful for a lot of people who want to make more money. I think that what we also need to dissect is that people go through real life situations while they're running their business, and I'm here to talk about it. So case in point, I'm gonna talk about myself so that way you guys know that this is a real story. Like, I'm moving forward with my YouTube career, and honestly, like this video I posted that got so much love, and I appreciate y'all. I'm here to talk about the real deal things that happens as you're growing your business. You know, once you start a business that I feel like not a lot of people talking about and not a lot of people showing. Now, don't get me wrong. I love having a business. I love the fact that I'm growing something that's my own and I get to see the fruits of my labor. I think that we all are like that. But let me just be 100% real with you. It is not easy growing a business. And I think a lot of times people are so good with telling you how to do something, but they not really about that life, y'all, okay? And I think that that's where people like me, okay, your girl is coming with some hot, fresh content because now it's time to have real conversations around running a business that I feel like it's been time, okay? Like, we just heard at this point. And that's one thing about making YouTube content is that you really can find your own tone, your own space when it comes to, you know, making content, and your tribe is going to find you. I feel like I honestly put myself in a chokehold when I got into a niche. And I say that respectfully because yes, being in a niche is great when you get started. Like when you find your rhythm, you know, you're teaching people stuff, people are flocking to you, they're learning something, it's valuable. That's all cool, calm, and collected. But at the same time, as a creator like myself, and I'm an Aries, so my headstrong tendencies be at an all-time high. And on the flip side, when I feel like something is underperforming, I get mad, okay? I go through emotions just like everybody else, and I get upset. So I found myself honestly making business content, and I just honestly wasn't aligned with that content anymore. And so this video, honestly, I feel like it's just such divine timing because again, this video was not the video that was planned for today. Man, God works in mysterious ways. And I just wanted to let y'all know that it's really some stuff that goes on behind what you see, you know, when people make this business content, right? So for me, being in a niche had me in a chokehold. It helped me grow, don't get me wrong. Like if you guys have been here since day one, first of all, shout out to you. Thank you so much for being here. But at the same time, that put me in a chokehold, okay? Because then video after video, I felt like I had to always show people how to do something. And what people don't realize, right, is that going viral isn't always the best thing, okay? Quite frankly, I didn't realize how easy it was. But at the same time, when you go viral, that doesn't always mean that that is a good thing for your content on a longevity standpoint. So here I am making business content, which if you've been here from the beginning, then you know that I started off making, you know, how to make t-shirts at home, and that was my niche. And if you're new here, that's to kind of let you know how I got started here on YouTube in the first place. But what I quickly realized was that if people don't want to make a t-shirt, if people don't want to learn how to run a business, they're not going to watch my content. So it became like I was honestly performing on autopilot. And if you guys know what that feels like, that is not a soul fulfilling thing to do. Like my soul was just not like, I just wasn't feeling it. And I love being on YouTube. YouTube honestly has been the best thing that's happened for me. Okay, so I'm gonna stick beside it. But one thing I also just want to mention is that when it comes to making business content, after a while, they just get real old, okay? And I just want to set the tone of moving forward. If you're going to make business content, I hope that you get good at making sure you also show your personality too. Like I held myself back for so long, to be real with y'all. Can we just be real for a minute? I held myself back for so long because I felt like that I had to speak a certain way, right? Like I'm a black woman, obviously. And I felt like, I had to maybe just always come on camera looking done up. Like I'm not a black beauty or hair influencer, nor will I be, okay? So you're not gonna come to my channel for that. Now, I say that to say, being a black woman, I don't fit into the mold of a lot of black women creators. So I allowed myself to feel like online business and talking about how to make a business or how to start a business from home, I just felt like that was better, like that was my ministry, And although I love teaching people how to do stuff, how to show people how to do stuff, I allowed my value to be warped into tutorials. And so one thing that I really want you to take from this video is that value does not mean you have to show people how to necessarily do something all the time. And for me, I realized that my value is my energy, right? My value is my authenticity, okay? Again, shout out to Aries gang, because your girl is a proud Aries. And I say that to say, like, I have such a strong-minded, mind to myself, honestly. So for me, I was afraid to be real with y'all, I was afraid to come off just like this. I was afraid to come off my authentic self because I'm from the hood, I talk with my hands. I kind of, I'm about it when I talk. I have that force of when I speak, but I'm not trying to be intentionally hurtful. And I felt like for so long, I felt like being like just how I am was not going to be received well. But let me tell you how God is so good, because there were 2 videos I actually watched that inspired me so much to be like, you know what? It doesn't matter anymore. If people are not going to watch your content because you're not showing them t-shirts, now there's going to be people who like you because of you, okay? You have to put the you in YouTube, Alex. Like, I'm talking to myself, right? But I say all that to say, it's not that I don't find value in business content. It's not that I don't find value in, learning how to make money at home, because let me tell you, baby, it's clutch, okay? But at the same time, my authenticity is so valuable, right? Like my energy and my vibe is so valuable, and I'm just tired of sleeping on that. Another reason why I'm also not niching down in 2023 is because I'm not afraid to fail, okay? This video is honestly going to perform the way it performs, right? Whether you like it or not, which of course I pray that you do, but I'm not allowing myself to be like, to just succumb to the algorithm all because I know I'm making a video that's gonna perform well based off my keywords, based off of the title of this video. I wanna make content that feels good to me, okay? And one thing I learned from this video, which by the way, if you haven't seen it, strongly, recommend that to you, because you'll really get to hear how I failed in my t-shirt business and how YouTube became like that awakening for me. So I'll leave that here for you guys so you can go check that out. But one thing I learned from that video, y'all, was that video was exactly the videos that I needed to make from here on out, right? So sometimes I feel like we get into this rut as creators, or let's just say you're just starting. Sometimes I feel like we get into this rut of so-and-so is talking about how to make t-shirts or how to start online businesses. I'm in that space too. Maybe I can do that as well. And we kind of close off our personality to fit what we think the algorithm is going to favor. I don't know about you, but I ain't doing that no more. So I say all this to say, I found out for me that making business content got so boring very, very fast. And it's not that I don't enjoy how to help people learn and grow their business. I also think that when you're learning, growing your business, there's an isolation transition period that you need to take very, very seriously. You have to cut yourself off from talking about your business so much, so that way you won't have those voices in your head that's going to derail you from, you know, excelling in your business. And I didn't want to be that. I didn't want to keep talking about a business that I wanted to nurture and grow, all because I'm trying to go on YouTube and get it popping. I can't do that no more. And so this video is being filmed for a reason. Whoever's algorithm it lands on, I pray that you are receiving this message to encourage you, and honestly just to let you know that your personality is exactly what's going to be your success. And I am so thankful that there are so many other Black women creators, Black men creators who are successful based off of their personality alone. If you think about it, y'all, there's so many people who have like their podcast in video version. They ain't teaching you how to make anything. Now they may be talking about how to, you know, invest in real estate, all that stuff, which is great and still very, very valuable. But what I'm trying to let you know is that if you want to start making videos and you also have a business, let's just say you do, or let's just say if you don't and you just want to make videos, please believe me that your personality is just fine the way that it is, my friend. You don't have to try to put yourself in a box off the bat. Because one thing that I learned, and that was my, I don't want to say my downfall, but one thing that I realized that kind of put me in a plateau, right? Because I'm not growing, so I'm just like staying like this, was that I allowed myself to be in this business, online business box, when there are real life things happening in my life that I feel are also valuable pieces of content for my friends out there who are watching this video. And so, you know, I hope you guys are here to the end. If you stayed for this long, thank you so much for watching. But when I tell you guys that now is the time to really bask in your authenticity, and I say that because coming to you, okay, Black woman, to whomever is watching, I'm not your typical, like, I don't have a high-pitched voice. I really feel like I just sound very raw and authentic because that's how I am in real life. I don't know how to sugarcoat. I don't know how to water it down, you know? So I felt like for a while my content, and honestly, if you go back and watch my content, I'm gonna keep it all the way real with you. How I sound right now is not how I started, okay? And that lets you know how you can get on this platform and lose yourself. So please don't do that, okay? Take it from me. I'm so happy for all my future content that's coming. So if you stayed this long, thank you so much. I hope you subscribe if you're liking the vibe. But I just wanted to encourage you that please don't think that, you know, you need to be in a niche to be successful. Your personality, your mannerisms, how you talk, you know what I'm saying? All of that is going to be infectious for someone. And trust me when I say that your personality alone is valuable. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful new year, and I'll catch you up in January. See you in 2023. Bye, y'all.